Most players don't play Narset, they play like Bellhaunt and stuff, and Kazraf, but I'm gonna play something like that. I want to try and play Narset basically. I want to try and make Narset work. You made a Ram deck in the current meta? Not really. There's a couple Ram decks. That blue-green Ram deck was Risen Wraith and Cavalier of Thorns that people play. All Jeskis, Jeskai Fires. Never mind. Jeskai Control. I haven't seen anything like that so far. Could just have negate in their Fires deck, but that would be weird. Damn, Gadwick to the bottom. This fire was negate. They really play Teferi over Drawn from Dreams? I guess they're expecting counterspells? Doesn't seem like a great play. Our set's pretty good in that matchup. They can't cycle this Cavalier, they can't... How does the blue Cavalier work? Wait, they just minused? Well, this matchup just became not very interesting. Doesn't even mean I'm gonna win necessarily, but yeah, blue Cavalier can't really even cast while Narset is in play. Yeah, I mean that's what I thought. I was wondering for a second if somehow he does. You can like not do it or something. Yikes. What do I even do here? Let's see. Like an Oath of Kaya Bone Crusher Giant. By cleansing, they don't have trip. Really can do like anything. I don't think I'm in a rush. I don't think I'm worried about anything. They draw land, they just play Cavalier Haste, kill my Narset, and then play another Cavalier post-combat. Yeah, that was probably not great. Probably should have just played Planner Cleansing. That was pretty bad. Hunter just attacking me. They did play Negate. Oh, they could have Negate in hand. They played one, they might have another one. I'll play Narset first. Why they didn't negate Narset. Ballsy. Up negating our sets. Weird. Jeez. Okay. Good beats. I'll chump. Kind of a disaster if they have like blue cavalier in hand. Um, feels like they shouldn't be in this game at all. Yeah, I think I'm in really good shape, but seems like they should be buried by now. They're not somehow. Things are not even. Oh, never mind. They only have triple red. I was gonna say it's not even that good for me if they have like red cavalier on top. Oh yeah, being kind of a do nothing as usual. Even when it does nothing, it kind of still does something. That was a great draw. All insurance. Maybe play Teferi before minusing Narset. I guess a dead bone crusher trying to do a turn. I'll just plus Teferi. No rush. Can play my sorceries at instant speed. I don't know anything about that. Two damage to my face. What? That's one of my planeswalkers.
Hey buddy, how's Standard treating you?
Oh, Reed, you've been sub for 9 months? Thanks, bud. Good. I played a bit of, is it Flash? I think we won 4 or 5 matches, and I finally lost to the mirror match. That was my only loss, and I'm playing a bit of Esper. See how that goes. Not sure that was the removal I was supposed to use. I guess I have this spark that exiles as well. The Reed pity sub. When Lindell Planeswalker. By the way, Reed and I were both sponsored by Channel Fireball. So you can use a code READ or code yellowhat at checkout when you shop at Channel Firewall to get 5% off. If you want to buy singles, product, anything, code yellowhat, code READ, code, I don't know, what is it, Minguchi or video, if you like Andrea. And they still have that deal where if you sell them your cards and you take cash, take store credit instead of cash, you get an extra 40%. That's a pretty cool deal. I think they also have a new promotion where if a card gets banned, I think they got it from Willie Edel actually. Apparently, for the past 3 years, Willie has a store in Brazil, and if your cards gets banned 30 days in the 30, up to 30 days after you bought it, you can turn it back in or they like take it back and give you full value. And Channel Firewall is doing that as well now. I just plus the ferry, right? The dreaded draw step stop. Code LSV to help support Gav, yeah. Buy your Gadwicks now, you can send them back after the ban. Ooh, Niv. Maybe that's why they weren't scooping. Arian too? Or I'll just stick Niv. I guess Niv's not even that good. It's pretty good. Any link to the Is It Flash deck? Not sure. You can find it on MTG Goldfish. There's ways. I think maybe you can access all the decks I play on Cardboard Live too. Let's see. You go to CBL. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. They added that about a month or two ago. By the way, Cardboard Live, one of my other sponsors, and yeah, it's super sweet. It doesn't work, I think for Magic Online, I have to do it kind of manually. But for Arena, it just like auto does it. How many cards do I have left in my deck? 20. Alright, I'll just... Yeah, Opening definitely a trooper. I think I would have given up a while ago. Maybe they were planning on timing me out. Hopefully he's playing me for info, he could just watch the stream. Is It Flash? It's looking good. Flag Read Adventure, Jump Sacrifice. I mean, don't have anything groundbreaking really. Oh, Gadwick is kind of nice with Tyrant Scorn too. I mean, I guess I've done that with Guard Mage before, Agent of Treachery. Damn, Opponent finally got me. Caught me with my pants down. I would describe Opponent as fairly unreal. Oh, I'm the one who's being unreal. Have them dead. Oops. Sick. I want to kill them with Skya. Who discards two hand sides more often, me or Wafo? Definitely Wafo. Chat lethal. Oh, it's Reed who has the question. The only reason I discard two hand sides is because I'm so unlucky. And don't draw lands when I keep my 2-landers. Alright, what's my plan here? The rest could be good, Veto could be good, the Spark could be good, Insight could be good, Hell's End could be good, Stroke could be good, True Love's Kiss could be good, Decree could be good, probably not. I think I like Fibbles up against the Teferi deck. Tyrant's Coin's pretty medium. Kaya's pretty medium. This stuff Kaya's like not the worst, I think. Not great though. Probably don't need Chemisters inside in this matchup. All 7 cards. This is gonna be fun. Devout Decree is not very good. Painful Stroke's a bit risky. I see bad if they have Teferi. I don't remember how I sideboard in this matchup. I like hedging against Teferi and just not having a counter that doesn't counter Teferi in my deck. Tail's End counters some triggers, but bad. What about the 6-drops? What about Agent? Got Agent and just cut Liviana. I don't like boarding out all the oaths. They're always like, you kill Teferi, you kill a giant. It's like a lot of life, dude.
Time flies.
It does. Thanks, Edgar. You guys been crushing. You, Ely, everyone. You guys making fun of Ely because he decided to top 8 after the team series was over? There you go. I don't want to get my spell countered and then eat it to fairy. Kind of conservatively. Actually, I'm just going to counter that. I just can't beat that card. It'll kill me if I don't counter it. We were just weighing them. Obviously, I mean, obviously it's not super nice to say for my other teammates, but I quickly figured out who was the best player on our team. Alright, they're stuck on free lands. They have fires. If they draw, they have 2 fires and have planner cleansing. Planner cleansing in the fires deck, I don't like that. Maybe you need it, but if that's your plan for a matchup. Keller is not good against Narset though. What do I even take? Just take the cleansing? Kind of scary. If I don't take Cavalier, I'm kind of relying a lot hard on... I still have to deal with a 5/5 flyer. I don't know, man. The hand's just so bad. Wait, no. Oh my god. I'm gonna take both fires. That's a misclick. Alright, what now? Now I took a Cavalier. I'll keep the land because I have Narset, so I don't... Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think taking both fires was good. what I ended up doing was like probably suboptimal. This is tempting. I'll let them have fires. Yeah, when both players have planar cleansing and it's bad for both players. Classic what you say. Gadwick is nice, but I think I'm just gonna start pumping out tokens. I might have to planar cleansing, I mean. I don't even know what to do this game, really. Am I working with 20 people again to win the MC? Only 5. Only 4. We have the best though. That's only the best of the best. And Shahar. I need to find that. I want to see if they have it. You guys remember that scene in
We have top men working.
when all the stuff was going on was Oko? I kept thinking about that scene in the Raiders of the Lost Ark when they're like, who the hell is like, who's working on these cards? Who's making these cards?
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
That's Oko. For some reason that got in my head, and every time I just kept thinking about that scene. It's so good. Who do you have testing these cards? Top men. Morgan and Coke. Wow. Just promoting drinking. A terrible role model. Ooh, the cat. Meow. Wait, castle? Did you play that card? Oh yeah, you had to have the 7/6, right? The king. Freaking yeah. Am I supposed to plus first? I haven't played that matchup much. Seems like plus first makes more sense. I think it saves me a point of damage. Get paired against black green food and Croaky's just appears in out of thin air. Doing his best Freddy impersonation. Kind of cool that none of my cards do anything. This is greedy, right? Dev Raska. I kind of want to try and cast Gadwick for 2 and bounce it, or at least bounce Guard Mage. Well, greed. Never killed anyone. Also, if they just minus on Vraska, I get to kill it with Guard Mage, so that's not even bad for me. What should you play in Standard right now? Dude, I don't know. I would play something you've practiced with, if possible, but I think, you know, Jeskai Fires, Black Green Cat, John Cat, Blue Red Flash, Black Green Adventure, Black Green was Lucky Clover, Esper Control maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of decks. Just tell me what you think you want to play, and I'll tell you if I think it's good or not. Maybe that's easier, because I think there's a lot of good decks right now. Alright, what's the deal now? I'll just bounce the Witch's Oven and... Wait, did that make sense? My reasoning was I wanted to downfall the Witch Wolf, so I didn't want it to get food, but I don't even think it matters that much. Damn, they thought about it. Looks like there was a little food thingy. I think I'm in a decent spot. Like that Fibblethip, how good it is. This Soldier Fibblethip saving to Fairy. Gone in the line of duty. Esper over blue-black. I don't think blue-black is good, but could be. I have a Gates deck with Embercleave. What's a Gates deck with Embercleave? What's Gates? Your Esper control deck is so different than Menguchi's. How would you compare them? Obviously, my build is just genius, and Menguchi's just stuck in 2018. Trying to cast Basilica, Bellhaunt, and Kaya's Wrath on turn 4. Wait, what? They have Oath of Kaya in the deck? Is that part of their loop or something? Yeah, they have old castles, I didn't even realize.
Oh yeah, 14 months.
Death by TV. Death by internet. Death by Twitter. Thank you so much for the 14 months, Death by TV. Appreciate it. Alright. Did I just play Ugin? Start pumping out tutus? Obviously, if I was playing against Crow Keys, I would have already gotten like casual. I would have been casualty like 6 times by now. How many casualties, Crow Keys? I live for your riffs on my usernames every month. Really? Do I do that every month? Dude, I'm not very original, sorry. Gates was Guild Summit, Circuitous route into Gatebreaker ramp. Dude, that's still a deck? Ember Cleave on your ramp? I didn't even know that was a. I mean, I've never seen that deck. Anything less than 4 is just negligence. Yeah, I was playing that card in my Lucky Clover deck. I had 3 in my main deck and Twitch Rivals. Too bad I just played like garbage and got disconnected and got MPL'd. Alright, open and kind of going up there. Dispark, Vraska. Look at Dispark making its way into the main deck of people. Smart. I might stay folding that Gadwick. Am I gonna get like owned or something? I need to get rid of that Vraska too. This Narset's pretty good against. I'll play Narset first. I'd have Oath of Gaia. No. Huh. Vraska is really good in their deck. I should have just played Gadwick probably. Just playing kind of loose. What did you think of the hearings, Gab? I didn't watch them a ton. I watched a bit like the first day. I mean, doesn't matter what I think of the hearings. The only thing that matters is like the swing votes, people who have the swing votes, what they think. Minor cleansing gonna be pretty juicy. Notice you have to be so far down the Trump rabbit hole to not realize that, I mean, everything, I don't even know him. That's unreal. Like Gadwick for the max. I keep Tyrant scoring up. Why Flip? Because oh, it's just good. It protects your planeswalkers, and it like makes opponents Teferi worse. Just a curve play. What do you think of Is It Phoenix? Probably garbage. Din did not have evidence at all. Well, unclear like what kind of, but what evidence you want. I mean, at some point when when it's so obvious, like if I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, maybe they don't have Trump saying, "I want them to investigate Biden, and I'll give them the aid if they do." Maybe he didn't say these exact words, but I mean, he's just like a crook. He's he has scams. Like everyone's suing him because he keeps scamming people. He's like a failed businessman. He's made less money than if he had just invested his the money his father gave him. Like literally a lifelong of being a bad person and a crook and assaulting a woman, and I don't even know that's why people who like it's I mean it's just so unreal, honestly, that some people refuse to if you can't put two and two together, by now you never will. It's the problem is we're at a point, or I mean that's what I think anyways, and I think a lot of people think, but we're at a point where it doesn't really matter what it's just Trump being president of the United States is just such a disaster for the world that it's kind of sad, but it doesn't even matter if he gets impeached or ends up going to jail or any. The only thing that matters doesn't get reelected. I mean, it is the guy doesn't believe in climate change. He's just I actually get an attack. No. That's why these games, the cat deck's just so unreal. The game is so long. And I think the number one goal of Democrats and is just to make him look bad enough that he doesn't get reelected. That happens. That's a win. Everything else is, and obviously that's why they were scared about impeachment, because it can backfire. If they impeach him and they look bad and it doesn't look good and looks like they're screwed, that's so bad it can lose them the next year's election. Has his approval rating really been going up since the impeachment started? That makes like almost no sense, but half a percent. That's scary. That's really scary. Wait, why am I not bouncing my Gadwick and playing it for a billion? Da-da-da. So, let's see. Dude, Gadwick is so good. Look at that. Like, tapping the oven is actually going to be relevant. So good. Oh. I messed up. That was not great. I got greedy. I didn't have to bounce Gadwick. Kind of spewing to fairies here. That's like kind of a heads up play. Just got owned pretty hard. Can't they use that ability only on their turn? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I'm playing this game pretty poorly. I need to focus. I don't know if the like Esper versus Black Green Cat was the best moment to start a Trump discussion. Yeah, you guys are kind of getting trolled. I don't think, I mean, Xeno Ross, I don't know if he deserved a ban, but he was not being too aggro, but... Do I have a planner cleansing? I do. I do, but I mean, it could get to a point where cleansing's not enough, and I still have to deal like 35 points of damage and stuff. And have Murder Strider to get rid of my win conditions. This is the kind of games you end up losing because you like play sloppy. Yeah, I mean, I could tell he's kind of a Trump troll. Why was I timed out? Oh. Judge. I also have a Kaya. I'm gonna dump a bunch of Guard Mage in play. You actually like Trump? Well, if you like Trump, I don't think anyone here is gonna be able to change your mind. You can try respectfully. I mean, you've been fairly respectful so far. You're probably trolling us. You like Trump? I don't know, man. That's why it's like. I give up. I give up. Snap give up. The gap is just too wide. There's no common ground, you know? Emmanuel Macron, yeah, I voted for him. Kind of regret it. Yeah, I'm just gonna vote. I'm just gonna vote for like the colleges from now until eternity. Why does this deck not time out, by the way? I guess they don't play against Esper control every round. Well, to be fair, this is like relevant testing to Arena. Like, we're gonna play the Mythic Championship on Arena, so maybe if you get paired against that deck, your strat can legit be like. I mean, you probably still have to win one of the first 2 games, but if they have to do that every game, they probably just you can probably time them out. And when we're not even like halfway through our deck, and you agree that Gadwick is actually Bernie? Dude, this game is so weird. Good, I'm just big Gadwick. Wait, what? I don't have blue mana? I guess I'll just play it to Fairy. I'll bounce. The cat triggers eat more of the opponent's time than yours? Really? Do they? Huh. Have you never timed out with that deck, Crokies? Timed out my first match and never since opponent have legit about 20 times. Wow, that's crazy. Could have bounced Earths, yeah. But I didn't have mana to cast it, and I was gonna have to discard 2 hand size unless I drew a land, I think. Well, this opponent's not doing a great job, but who is winning in this game? I don't know, honestly. I have a Kaya in my deck and a Cleansing. They just played a third oven. Probably good for me. And I drew the, it was nice that I drew the cleansing naturally so they don't know about it. I think planar cleansing does something. Planar cleansing does something. You get rid of the witch's oven. I'm gonna start by taking thought erasures. Maybe they just didn't accept cleansing because I had a bunch of planeswalker in my deck, I'm not sure. Alright, apparently our little game of trying to have a conversation with a Trump supporter is over. I'll allow it. I'll allow the ban to stand, or the timeout to stand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, I haven't been paying attention too much to what Xeno something, Xeno Ross is saying, so... I mean, if my other mods think it's okay what's going on, I don't mind people talking politics in my chat, I think that's fine. I know it annoys some people and they want to just be able to talk about the game, but... as long as it's reasonable. Look at that. How can they even play Magic? What do I take here? A Giant Killer? Does that do anything against me? Take Troll? Yeah, that's what I did, right? Is there any weird? I mean, they're just playing a bunch of permanents. They're trying to maximize Trail of Crumbs. Hmm. How does that work? I think I'm winning this game. I should have Kaya the Cad then time wipe? No, I don't think so. I think I played it right. They have their own Kaya. This kind of epic match. Probably get a deck. I just realized I have Blue Castle in play. They count, I have 14 and they have 20. This guy is not lethal yet. Game's pretty absurd. No more cats to worry about. How many Teferi do I have left? You won. Obvious. You know what? I shouldn't have milled my my land. I should have just bottomed it with castle to have more draw steps. They're playing like cat anti-cat, Sky and stuff, but casualties. Oh, that sucks. Well, Kaya did its job. Didn't have that enough turn. Did I completely mess up? I did. Let's see. I'm struggling here. no, I'm gonna lose this guy. I don't think I can deal the damage. Oh, I have agent. I'm playing this game really poorly. It's kind of dumb. They have 10 minutes left after 13. I don't think they can. I don't think who wins this game is going to be relevant, really. Maybe they have a bunch of Murder Strider at the bottom of their deck. I need a Narset passive, but for myself. They have targeted me. Kind of a cool card. There, this way I won't lose. I won't draw cards when that. It's not for that much. They have. No. Yeah, I mean that would have been a way of maybe winning this game. Just save like. It didn't help that for a few turns I was missing land drops. Kind of sucks in these games, but I forgot to. Yeah, I mean, not my not my initial intention, but I'm definitely gonna play the clock. The added tournament mode was the clock, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, this is game one, Autumn. I think that's what their deck does a lot. I mean, every time I see someone play against a black-green cat deck, it's like they're going deep. I think I would have. I mean, maybe they probably didn't play that game perfect. I mean, these games they're just mind-numbing. But I think if I had played like pretty tight this game, I would have won. How do you test these matchups? Imagine how I need to test Esper control against Abs and Cat for the PTL. Yet, like, you better make these matches count because you're not gonna play 20 of them. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Just need a special unit of degenerates to test this matchup. You just have to be really focused and see what matters and talk about it a bit after, you have to make the match. You're not gonna just jam it. All right. Province veto seems good. Counters murders, rider removal pardon. Need the spark. Spark's bad. Tyrant's Corn's bad. Downfall could be bad. They could sideboard out their cat. Could sideboard out their wolf and their thingies. Maybe I should keep this. I guess this spark is like almost strictly better against. They didn't play Midnight Reaper. I think I want all the planeswalkers. I think I want Oath of Kaya. I think I want all my expensive stuff. Canisters Insights probably these. Disdainful Stroke counters Wolf and Kaya. Maybe the Troll. Full Stroke seems kind of good. This figure for Goose is medium. The rest is medium. Alright, quickly. Do I really want 0 time wipe? Probably a bad idea to have 0. I'll cut a Oath of Kaya. I'll cut a Dispark. Oh! I thought they fixed it, maybe. Oh my god. I gambled, I lost. I gambled with the servers. And I got insta-punished. Would Durez be good on the play? Kind of hard to cast it on turn 1. I don't think you want, because they're going to be dead in the mid game too. What happened? There's like a little lag between your game and the servers, I think, and basically the clock is like a few seconds off. The rest are Trail of Crumbs. Maybe if it happens at MC7, they'll fix it. I think it happened to me once at MC7. I think there's a match right in sideboard because of the time bug. Can't remember. But yeah, it happens. I think it happens everywhere to everyone, right? Like I Fibble Tip hits them so hard. Doesn't seem very realistic. Probably have nothing in hand. Okay, never mind. Good raid by me. Why did he have Knight of Autumn against me? What did they expect? Oh, they just don't have white mana. That's why they're not casting these cards. I was like, and they're sandbagging. I'm not too sure why. Oh no, never mind. They just don't have white mana. I kind of don't want my planner cleansing right now, I think. I just take time wipe. They expect Ethereal Absolution, that's fair. At Chini, our basketball team did that IRL. The opponents had possession, we were down by one, and we also... Wait, we were down... Oh, they were down by one. We all started counting down from 10 when there were 9 seconds left and they got confused and timed out. Sounds pretty scummy. Congrats. Congrats on being scum of the earth. That was actually the most fun I've ever had watching a game. It was my high school team, it was an away game, and it was just me and another guy just watching the game. And our team, it was like weird because they had, because of like tiebreakers and stuff, the way tiebreakers work, they had to win by like 9 points or something, and they were losing pretty badly, and then they made a comeback, and they didn't score on purpose. They tied the game to go to overtime to try and win by 9. They made the sickest comebacks. They were down like 20 something points or something, and they came back, they tied the game, but then they just got browned in overtime. I don't know. It was kind of anticlimactic, but it was sweet while it lasted. Oh, I get to sideboard. I get to make my deck worse. Alright, so we said veto and the spark and maybe insight. And then maybe board out some time wipes. And Oath of Kaya. Did I said I wanted the Disdainful Stroke or not? Cry? I don't think Cry's very good against them. Hard to get the cat. Oh, does Cry kill the stuff that kills before? Oh yeah, Cry gets the cat. Can they play around it? Can they just not leave their cat in the graveyard always and only do it end of my turn? Did I enjoy Blue-Red Flash? Yeah, I mean, casting Gadwick was fun. The rest of the deck's not very fun to play. It's like, play patterns are, but it was pretty strong. They need to sack cat on their turn? Oh yeah, they need to always have it in the yard. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have to Fairy too. Yeah, maybe I should have Cry. But I have other answers, like... have answers to the oven itself, which makes the cat worse. I mean, still kill goose. You're still usually pretty happy to kill the goose against that deck. They were smart. They scooped fast that second game. Good awareness. Very. Wait, they have 8 counters on Vraska already? Oh. I didn't realize that. That'd be sick. I mean, I think I sideboarded properly against Vraska. I have both my Dispark right and I brought in Dovin's Veto. I guess I only had one Disdainful Stroke. Oh, I'll lose. Got aggroed. Aggroed by Vraska. You're gonna get that emblem. Have to beat a Vraska emblem. Oh, good games. That's... Oh, let's... How do I beat a Vraska emblem? One-time dealer. Never lucky. I just never take a hit from anything. I guess they can't play Brontodon and have Cat in play. Alright, they bricked. No removal. Really? Why would they cast Brontodon first? It's kind of a punt. Alright, I think I'm gonna make it, but barely. No attacks. Got him, boys. Got him. That was a bit lame. Why do you concede? They had no time left. They timed out. More Gadwicks equals more wins. I feel like my Garden Age is, but... Also, I'm not sure what my top end should be. Is Serpent just... Like, what's better in these... Yeah, but you're not gonna have enough... Citadel. The problem with Citadel is that it dies to stuff and it's not actually a win con. Like if your deck is full of air, you know, because you get in these crazy again in some matchups you get in these crazy spots. Like what's the best 5/6? What's the best 6-drop against fires? Defnet. Yeah, maybe I need something like one of the gods. But Kefnet doesn't kill fast enough. More agents? What if you're playing against a cat deck and they have nothing to steal? I don't think more agents is good. It's also super expensive. They're the mind. Jesus Christ. Farming print. Oh. More Lydiana. Problem was more Planeswalkers that just died to Murderous Rider. Commanded Red Horde is... Depends against who. There's some decks where there's... I feel like Commanded Red Horde's kind of weird in this format. Like the Black Green Adventure deck has like a bunch of 1/1s and Order of Midnights and stuff, and the cat deck has a bunch of cats and gilded, I don't know, goose and stuff. Oh, Finale of Glory. Yeah, that's kind of the ultimate finisher, actually. Forgot about that card. I like that. I don't know if we need a second Gadwick. Okay, I need to cut one of my 6-drops. I think Ugin might be better. This deck. Enter the Infinite. Is that an actual win con, or is that like lets you just play your deck or something at 20 mana? Good. Serpent. I don't want Serpent, but it's probably a fun. I think Finale is like what I want. Like, is the Force Elliot Garmage really better than the second Gadwick? It is on turn 4. That's what kind of matters. You can actually cast it. And sideboard. My sideboard's pretty. I could play one Cry main deck too. This Devout Decree 4. Rotting Register, Mono Red, I don't know. Black Knights, I guess. Some versions play Midnight Rider too. Or people who play Midnight Reaper. I'd probably bring that in against them. Midnight Clock's just too bad against Roscoe. Oh yeah, restart the client. GG. 1-4 search your sideboard. I could do that and play like a finale in my sideboard. Perfect deck. Look at it. What are they supposed to do? How do I feel about Team Iraq? It's just too inconsistent, I think. Just deck loses to itself too often. Wait, what are they playing? Mardu? Rank 116 was Mardu? Just a night deck? Wishclaw. Probably have Doom Foretold in. What am I even supposed to take here? Wishclaw Talisman? Easy clap. They put a stop in their first main phase. I'm being lazy. I jinxed it. Perfect deck and just no fourth land. They have fires in their deck too. Fires of Invention. I really think the Talisman is breakable. Wait, what? They drew that now? Jesus Christ, these draw steps. They have Embercleave on it next turn. It's gonna be a lot of damage. I should have played Fiddle Tip. Oh, I'm glad I didn't. The version of Mardu Fyros was Merriment. Interesting. I've never even heard of that deck. Seems a bit better against my deck because it doesn't get wrecked as hard by Narset. Red Cap Lord, thanks for the follow. Easy clap. Grand pied, grande chaussure, a pris un abonnement de niveau 1. Merci beaucoup, Grand pied, grande chaussure. Alright. Wishclaw Talisman. How much does that cost to equip? Free. Do I need to keep my guard mage back? The tutor for Tajik if they draw a land? I just want it back. Juste pour entendre ma chanson. Ah, bon. Je prends. Give a shout out to two of my sponsors earlier. I forgot about the third one. Mental Mana. Will Jonathan is a mental coach. He wrote articles for Channel Fireball. He coaches pro athletes and college athletes. And he put an online course online, 15 lessons, I think. And it's 29 bucks. Of course, there's a discount. There's always a discount, minus 20% with code yellowhat. But yeah, if you want to work on your mental game, I recommend his course. Disclaimer, I haven't taken the course yet. I did enjoy all his articles on Channel Fireball. Especially as someone I was a bit skeptical at first. Am I just dead? Does that give haste? No. I was a bit skeptical, you know, but then I started reading his articles and I felt like it did like kind of help me improve my, I don't know, feel better about losing and stuff and approaching the game, so guessing the course is worth every penny. Kind of in the soft lock here. But yeah, Mental Mana, you can check it out. There's a command in chat. This is what it looks like. Testimonial from Javier, no big deal. French national champ. I only saw the Javier one, I didn't realize there was more. Anyways. I mean, it's not gonna make you like, you know, perfect mental game overnight, but it's part of, I don't know, it's kind of something you have to work on, like, not all the time, but it takes a while, I guess. Just think about that stuff and, yeah. Expecting I'm not gonna win this game, but Open's really in the tank. They're trying to get rid of my Teferi. Uh-oh. We have double blocked. That's kind of scary. What am I playing against? Apparently I'm playing against a Fires deck. But it might just be Mardu Beatdown. Maybe just Talisman is a good card. Does it make sense? You try and play Talisman in like control decks and stuff, but maybe it's better in like aggressive decks somehow, just because it's cheaper. What did it tutor for? I don't get to see. Also, you get to use it twice, and your opponent gets to use it once. So just that part is kind of annoying. I don't know how to get it back though. That's a good one. Safe. Still not gonna attack. Maybe I'm just spewing. They just like tutor for a lethal burn spell. In a war boss. Wow. Might not be enough though. That probably is enough. That, equip, 4, 8. I don't know, it's not enough. Oh, it is enough exactly. I think they have actually exactly 5 sample. Did I put the war boss and equip the war? Oh no, they need a land. Oh no, I win now. Yeah, they need a land. Wait. Pump the war boss, attack with both. 4, 5, 10. Yeah. Well, I didn't know how I was gonna win, but seems kind of absurd. Their deck is kind of sick. Didn't like. Yeah, it was. Yukihiro had like a bunch of these, right? His MC deck. He had like 4 in his sideboard, and that's how he lost against the Praz. I'm not dead on board now. I think it might be the first game I win the chance for Glory Trigger. Card Mage MVP, always. Gadwick wouldn't have won me that game. Card Mage did. Alright. Probably want this figure. Devout Decree. True Love's Kiss. Fry could be good. I don't want Agent. Epic Downfall's kind of bad against. Oh no, that's Cavalier too. I don't need Finale against them. Yeah, doesn't seem like it did much. Hey, True Love's Kiss is a bit much. Kind of hard to know what they're gonna have after sideboard. Alright, I have like 20 seconds to be safe. Quickly chat. I only have. Did I have two discs? Did I have both this spark? Did I not bring in the second one? Oh, Karn Talisman? Are you kidding me? I mean, my hand's kind of crap, right? Take the Karn, I guess. I'm just still so confused at like they have Warboss and Embercleave, but also Karn, and it's like that deck's kind of wild. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Karn tutors Embercleave and Witchclaw Talisman, yeah. I mean, it seems so clunky, right? The deck seems so clunky. But maybe it'll work somehow. I doubt. I mean, I almost feel like I'm getting trolled here. They're like, the stream sniped and they loaded their like super brute trying to pretend that they got to 116 was that deck, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just disrespecting. I'll soon learn a lesson. Alright, chat. Remember, next time someone asks why Fibblethip, because he's the best. The best. Probably gonna lose this game. My hand sucks. My hand sucks. Double Wish Claw. Well, that's the mind game. Am I supposed to use Talisman to get a land next turn, for instance? Yeah, they have fires. They have fires indeed. Fires plus Karn is kind of nice. I'm sure I'm dead. I mean, they have fires and talisman in play. Surely this game is just over. I'm not sure what they're playing around. Maybe playing around Kaya's Wrath? Chance for Glory? That'd be such gas. Yeah, just have a Tyrant scoring GG. Chance, 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 chance. They can tutor for it, right? Or is it sorcery speed, or it's only during your turn? They could tutor for Chance for Glory right now. They could go for it. Dang. No guts. Oh yeah, it's still exiled this by chance, never mind. Cat brain. Cat brain over here. Oh, I have Teferi in play. Alright, I get it, chat. That's being dumb. What are they gonna get this time? Just Embercleave? Someone tutored for Embercleave the other day against me. They were playing the Bay of Wishes version of Jeskai Fires, and they had Embercleave in their sideboard. Huh? Embercleave doesn't seem very good against Teferi. I mean, everything that they're doing is kind of underwhelming. None of it really does anything, but I'm not doing anything either. I should probably kill that Karn. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the Karn. And just use Tyrant's Corn to bounce Cavalier. And if you have 2 creature, I might just let my Teferi die. You know what I should have probably done? Just bounce my Oath of Kaya. I don't know, we'll see what they do. If they play another creature, I can just bounce Cavalier so they can't give haste to other creature. Agent or if I bounce Cavalier, I still my Teferi goes down to 3. Then how much damage should I take? Could kill the war boss, and then I would take 8. I guess I just bounce it, and then next turn I just plus the fairy and They go. And time wipe on their turn. A little drain too. Take it. I guess Wishclaw for Planar Cleansing could be sweet. I'd be gas. If I get to like 8 mana, I can go Wishclaw, and get Planar Cleansing. Wow, they're just all in. They are off it. They're like done. They're like, if he has time wipe, he has time wipe. Give everyone some time here. They've played 2 spells with fire in play and okay. I'm just gonna keep plussing. Bounce fires? I don't think bouncing fire does anything, right? Famous last words. Like, I don't need to be worried about Embercleave. I guess that's not true. They have land Red Cavalier. Oh, they still need 2 mana to give it. Yeah, if they have land Red Cavalier, I'm take a lot of damage. Chandra now? Chandra Duress. I don't think about Duress. Not very impressed by tokens right now. Not sure why they didn't just flash back a Duress. I'm just not even gonna attack, I think. That's funny that that's the quote you got, Kang. His list seems reasonable. Such a big brain deck, honestly. Wild. Probably gonna be pretty good. You just give up. Give up on attacking my Planeswalker. Alright, good game. I didn't know about the cry, actually. They've seen it. Ooh, my goal was top